Good afternoon and welcome to a sunny afternoon in Poyensa. This is NICARA. She's a 2003 Aquastar 47. We thought it might be useful if we just took a quick video and walked around the boat with you just to show you in a little bit more detail what she is. Built for her first owner in 2003 by Aquastar. A gentleman called Jeff Wilson built the moulds, fitted her out at St Sampson's in Aquastar with his company in Guernsey. She's a big 47 feet semi-displacement hull, big blue boat, plenty of power in her, and she'll cruise in the mid to high teens quite comfortably with a little bit more on tap if needed. So here we are, we're actually standing on top of the aft cabin, in the aft deck with seating. We're going to walk down through the side decks. As with all Aquastars, big panoramic windows, nicely done in stainless steel to the main wheelhouse. We've got big flat side decks with plenty of height in the bulwark to keep them nice and safe and dry when at sea. Looking up at the bows, here we have the anchor windlass. There's a hooker for putting chain and fenders, etc. Onto the Flybridge mouldings here with a big open wide deck. Teak laid throughout to both the side decks, the cabin top and to the Flybridge. And as you can see here, she's in white gel coat on the superstructure with a blue flash, plenty of grab rails, and the top sides on this boat were actually repainted with all grip a few years ago, but she looks very, very smart. Currently in the Med, she's suited ideally to this with two large bimini tops, air conditioning, generator, etc. We're just going to walk up to the Flybridge here. So we've got an upper helm here with main seat and throttle controls, etc. Just looking round to the left side, we've got a wrap-round sofa here with back supports, all trimmed out in blue Sunbrella, which is in good condition. There's a small table which can be folded out to make slightly larger space if you need it to. EDC controls, which are Volvo Penta. She's running on a pair of 480 horsepower TAMD 75Ps on shaft drive. She has a bow thruster. There's a stern thruster fitted, but it's not connected at the moment, but is easy to reconnect if required. So these biminis here, just as we can see, giving plenty of shade to this aft deck and onto the Flybridge if needed. This is the main wheelhouse with a deck saloon. So it's about 4 steps down on a small curving ladder. We've got a wide main helm seat on the starboard side, wrap-round seating to port, and a small sofa on the starboard side as well. This is the main conning position. Large forward screens, 3 of them, everything to hand. Plenty of storage in these carcasses here and a laminated floor, so easy access down to the engines if required, and very, very good in hard wearing. She's generally trimmed out in ivory leather and has a rock and roll seat here, so this pivots up to give a navigator's seat if needed. Timber, as you can see, is in a nice varnished cherry, plenty of gloss on it still left. Everything here all fired up, large plotter screen, autopilot, bow and stern thruster controls, and all your 12-volt switching for lights, tabs, etc. It's all controlled from here. And these are the throttles to give electronic control to the engines. And forward in the accommodation we have a U-shaped galley over to the port side with electric cooking facilities, fridge, etc. And on the starboard side there is a dinette with seating for 4 people here quite comfortably. This can drop down also to make into a double berth and can be separated with a curtain. Main controls for air conditioning, lighting and isolators are in that cupboard over on the starboard side. This is just a detail of the galley area. Plenty of storage here, all nicely done. And leads forward onto the left side, which is an ensuite head with a shower in it. One door leads out into the dinette galley area, one leads out into the forward cabin. Teak slatted grids underneath shower and heads, and it's an electric flush loo there. So this is the access into the forward cabin. We have a double raised berth to port, plenty of storage underneath, all really nicely trimmed out. Plenty of light, plenty of natural ventilation here, and also air conditioning off the main circuit. of the boat here. That's the aircon, more lighting circuits, plenty of storage here and a big hanging locker just aft of us. So this is a really popular layout here, plenty of storage and berths for 3 people if required, so it's a really good use of space, and that just shows the access through into the heads compartment. So turning round, moving past the galley, there are more storage tracks underneath here and access down onto the tanks which are underneath our feet now. Moving forward, we're on top of the engines and just walking through aft to starboard, there's a stair down into the main owner's aft stateroom. So we have a large centerline double berth, some storage underneath and some tanks also, 2 large opening aft windows in the transom, plenty of opening windows all around, good sized double for hanging, and this is access through directly into the engine room. For daily checks, you come out right between the gearboxes with batteries right in front of you. So this is the cabinetry, all well finished, nicely trimmed out. It's a really nice cabin, and over to the port side we have this good sized ensuite heads. Again, blue Corian trim, stand-up walk-in shower here with a folding screen, and the tub at the bottom is sculpted so you could actually use it as a hip bath. And again, teak gratings throughout. We'll just have one further look around this aft cabin. Plenty of room here, really nice light space, and it can be closed off just through this door. Up, round and onto this aft deck here. Really nice space just to enjoy the view. And that's a good afternoon from NICARA. She's a 2003 Aquastar 47. I hope this has been of use. Thank you for watching.